Hello, welcome to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Before we begin, I like to clear the air with some sage, sweeping away negativity and confusion. This helps us focus with the clarity and light as we dive into a new series of videos designed to deepen our knowledge of the timeless art of tarot. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of each card one by one. Whether you are a curious beginner or a seasoned reader, you will find the value in this video to deepen your knowledge with the cards. So, for everybody to be on the same page, tarot has long been used by mystics, seers, and royalty, though its origin remain unclear. Some believe it began in the Far East or India, arriving in Europe during the Middle Age. The Rider-Waite deck, which is the deck with those drawings, created in 1910 by Arthur Edward White and illustrated by very talented Pamela Coleman Smith, revolutionized tarot with detailed artwork on all cards, especially the minor arcanas. Which are those? Divided in suite. So, a standard tarot deck is composed of 78 cards, 22 major arcanas representing key life energies and profound psychological themes, and 56 minor arcanas divided into 4 suites. And you have to imagine this like families, okay? So when you enter this house with this family, you know that here you have educated people that are very much into their heads. They have a sharp mind. They can be a very clear in what they think, and also they can be victim of their thoughts, okay? So this is the way they work. So without further ado, let's go into the Hanged Man, which is the major arcana lesson for today, and is number 12. I will this as a support so you can see closer the card. Okay, so the meaning of the card, the major arcana, the Hanged Man, he symbolizes a pause for reflection. You see that he's hanging. Okay, it's also about surrender and the necessity of viewing situation from a different perspective. It often suggests that self-sacrifice and that self-sacrifice can lead to greater understanding and enlightenment. You see this crown here. So the key themes of the Hanged Man are surrender, but he's hanging by the feet. He really surrendered. Sacrifice, new perspective, acceptance, and delays. Okay, so let's go a little bit through the symbols. So, the imagery of a person suspended upside down indicates a state of limbo, where one can reassess their priorities and gain insights. The yellow glow, as I just pointed out earlier, around the head signifies spiritual enlightenment and clarity gained through this stillness. Yeah, that reminds me of the suggestion, you know, to meditate when everything is going a little bit chaotic, out of hand. The only way to calm everything around is to stay still and quiet your mind, and automatically, as within so without, the things will calm around. At least anyway, you will have a perspective from a calm and grounded point of view. When this card is upright, it signifies waiting, shifting perspective, as I already said, acceptance, surrender, sacrifice, and inactivity. It also signifies the need to embrace stillness and allow for a change in perspective. This card invites us to pause, reflect, and consider how sacrificing certain desires may lead to greater clarity. So, another thing I want to tell you is about the fact that this man is upside down and by the foot and is completely calm. I don't know how it does, but it really gives the idea that whatever is happening, he is on the right path, and that the way he is approaching the situation is absolutely the right way to approach the situation. So, what does it mean when the hanged man appears in a reading love and relationship related? You might be experiencing a time of not moving forward in your romantic life, prompting you to reconsider your feelings or approach to love. This pause can lead to a deeper understanding and acceptance of your partner's perspective. It also means that in order to understand your partner's perspective, you have to change your point of view. That sometimes can be putting yourself in his shoes. Okay, it's all about reversing the situation, not looking from your point of view, but upside down, you know. When it comes to a work-related and career reading, it means that in this moment in your career, this card suggests a period of inactivity. Rather than forcing a process, use this time to evaluate your goals, okay? And the sacrifices you might need to make for future successes, you know, waiting will yield more results. So, when it comes to a personal and spiritual growth related reading, spiritually, the Hanged Man encourages you to surrender to your current situation. This might involve letting go of control and embracing patience, allowing for personal insights to emerge, okay? But what does it mean when the Hanged Man appears reversed? Then it's so funny, this card, because when it is upright, the person is upside down. When the card is in reverse, the Hanged Man appears upright. I find it so, especially in giving a lecture about it, so confusing, right? Because this is the reversed position. Okay, so in reverse, this card means impatience, inertia, being stuck, stalling, fear of sacrifice, and release. So, as I said, when reversed, the hanged man often reflects a reluctance to let go or an inability to see things from a new perspective, okay? So this may lead to feelings of frustration and being stuck. Do not fight your current circumstances or force forward. Remember, sometimes rejection is protection, okay? So when the hanged man appears in reverse in a love and relationship related reading, you may feel trapped in a stagnant relationship, struggling to make necessary sacrifices. This resistance to change can create distance between you and your partner. So let's see. I give you a very, very simple example that everybody can relate to, even though nobody wants to talk about it, but it happens more than people think. Okay, you are in this relationship with this person, a woman or a man, whoever, okay? And at the beginning, everything flows, okay? But then after a while, a little bit for the routine, a little bit for the fact that you are used to be with the person, a little bit because life kicks in for what it really is, and romance and mystery and things to find out dissipate a little bit. There is less, let's say, root chakra drive, okay? And there is not that much activity. What does it mean? It means that now we have to graduate to a higher level of understanding and connection, which is not the one of the root chakra that is low, okay? That is more animal, more physical, let's say physical, okay? I have absolutely no biases around root chakra activity at all. I'm just trying to put a concept together to be as much as clear as possible. So this happens in all the couples, in all the marriages, and even though it can look like a setback, it is basically what the progression and the fact that we are kind of ascending to higher levels of understanding can bring. So, if before you thought if there was very much sex activity, everything goes well, now you have to change your perspective about this. And think that release resistance, surrender, and try to make all your efforts to understand more your partner and to meet on a higher level of understanding. This was a little bit of a longer explanation because I think this is important to know for everybody, because many times people think, oh, there is no sex anymore like before all the time. Then those means that she doesn't love me anymore. It's more difficult than that. Of course, situations can vary. but I have to give you an example, and I give you this also to comfort many people and then let them know that it's absolutely normal. Now, and it's not the moment to not, because what they think, there is no a lot of sex anymore, okay, let's divorce, let's go to the next person. But the next person will be all fire at the beginning, it will fade, and then the real relation kicks in, and that person will bring you another lesson to learn, where you will have to sweat again. So if you are looking for shortcuts, know that there are no shortcuts, just a series of failed weddings. All right, okay, let's go ahead. Now, what does it mean when the hanged man shows up in reverse in work and career reading? In your career, the reversed hanged man indicates impatience. You might be rushing decisions or refusing to consider alternative approaches, leading to setbacks in your professional life. And what does it mean when the hanged man shows up in reverse in a personal and spiritual growth reading? This card in reverse suggests you might be avoiding inner reflection. You may be clinging to old beliefs that hinder your growth, preventing you from embracing new opportunities and enlightenment. So, guys, please like, share, subscribe, support this channel, please. It means the world for me, for our channel, for our community, and I appreciate you enormously. So I want to leave you with some final words. The hanged man, okay, encourages us to recognize the value of patience and surrender in our lives. By stepping back and reassessing our circumstances, we can gain new insights that guide us toward growth and transformation. Embrace the stillness, for it often leads to clarity and deeper understanding. Remember, when you see the hanged man upright in your reading, I'm on the right path. All right? I send you plenty of love and light. God bless you and protect you. Until next time, bye.